Bye.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
That you record.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we start on
Okay. So yeah. So like what I shared today, I'm very happy to have Estee here to share about the without wrongdoing hexagram, whereby she's sharing on some tips on maintaining a healthy mental well-being. So I pass the mic over to Estee now. Thank you. Thank you, Estee.
Is it okay if I to share my screen?
Hmm?
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure. Sure, no problem.
So yeah. So the story of how we picked this hexagram, right? It was when we play our achievement game during our drinking session.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah, that night.
Yeah.
Everyone was high. And SD and the Sino was the first few to being selected the hexagrams. So you are the second one to share today. Yeah, last week he shared about the influence hexagram already. So there are a few more out there who are lying around. So I'm going to catch them one by one. Come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Make sure you do catch them.
Yes, I will, Tony.
Yeah. So okay, honestly, I'm not an expert in Yi Jing and all the hexagram reading, but sometimes I do play with the phone app, right? Then when I get the card, so I just read the meaning as it is, or as simple as it is. Yeah, and then I'll take what I read, what I understand, as what the universe wants to tell me. So it's like a basic and simple reading. Yeah, but I do want to share that I have my own Yi Jing method using bubbles.
Using what?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So normally when I shower, right, my mind is very productive. Come up with
Okay, very productive. Okay.
many ideas for many things. And it's also the time where I do reflections. Yeah, like on things that I should do, things I shouldn't do. So in that short 15 minutes or so, so when my mind is thinking about stuff, like, or if I have yes or no question, right? Normally I'll just let it soak and then I'll create bubbles. Yeah. So I can't show you how I shower lah, right? That will be
yeah, of course we will not be bearing to see you also naked.
Yeah, since we are talking about no wrongdoing. Okay.
No wrongdoing. We have to pretend to be good girl, although we may not be that one, right? No, just kidding. Please carry on, Estee.
Yeah. So I'll ask a question or make a wish, and then I blow the bubble. So if let's say the bubble pops, then my wish will not happen. It will not come true.
Okay.
Question will be a no answer. Yeah. If let's say the bubble lands on the floor and it remains unpopped, yeah, for some time, then I'll say that my wish will come true.
Oh,
So for example, I will ask questions, will I get scolding later? Or will I get bonus this year?
Okay.
It's like a conversation now with my higher self. Probably can say like that. Yeah. Or sometimes like when I make wish, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to spend money, but I want to buy something.
Right.
Can I get that something no matter what? Then the bubble will not pop. So yes, then I'll get the thing that I want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I want to ask more such question also. That's a very good way.
Disclaimer lah, this is just for fun. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But if you ever try it, just try to observe and see what's gonna happen. So back to this card that I got that time. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, because just by the name of it, it's really how I want to live my life, like really non-polluted, non-contaminated as I could be, without committing any wrongdoings.
Mm.
But I wasn't sure if my understanding that time was as straightforward as how I read it. But you guys like explained to me, and after that, I really do think that I resonate well with
Oh,
the.
the class.
So as much as I want to be like an angel, but life comes in with so many challenges, right? And then
Yes.
when we learn from all these experiences, we sort of like altered our mindset, behavior, yeah, so that we can protect ourselves, right,
Yeah.
from being harmed or anything.
Yeah.
And because of that, we can't really be as innocent or as pure or as naive as like how we were during the childhood time, right?
Right. Right.
So as much as I want to be how I am, yeah, um, and because of life challenges, I will still be very mindful and watch my doing, my thinking, as to not to commit wrongdoings. But I do get people who thinks that I'm being fake, like I'm trying to act all perfect and you know
Yeah, I understand. Some people sure got something to say
yeah. So I
every
used to
time.
get really upset about it.
Mm.
People think that I have bad intention behind my the face, good intentions, but I've I've learned over the years that my bigger purpose is more important than what they think about me. Yeah. Uh, there are some friends who know that my bigger purpose is that I do not want to go through all the reborn and life cycle, go through life all over again.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
So that's where this will bring me talk about karma. But I'm
Okay.
not entirely religious person, but I do agree with the concept of cause and effect.
Okay. Yeah, things happen because something prompted them to happen.
Like every event that occurs in our lives is
Mm.
definitely a result, right, of action or decision that we make, right? And we make decisions on a daily basis, right? So yeah, for me, my decision will always fall back on this first rule first, which is no wrongdoing.
Mm.
So because if we do bad, the bad will come back and haunt us. And then if
Right.
we do good, we will definitely see the good come back to us. Right. I just want to have more like inner peace,
Mm.
not to worry what I did wrong.
Alright.
For sure you'll come back someday. Right?
Yeah.
So in different religions, we are taught what are sins, right? Like Christianity, there'll be like 7 deadly sins. Greed, lust, envy, then the makan-makan, gluttony, anger, laziness. So all these sins, they're considered quite dangerous because one can lead to other sins, right? And lead someone to do negative things. And then there's Islam, where the sins are like murder, adultery, lying. Yeah, they believe that all these serious consequences will result in this life and also in
Sorry, I was distracted a little bit by the comment because got one person say what William Chua. He said what? And then Seno say hi, and John Chong also say hello. Yeah, sorry to distract you. Sorry.
No problem. So, so we also have friends who are in Buddhism, right? Hinduism. So these two, I would say, quite similar, where they talk about sins. The concept of sins is very closely linked to the idea of dharma. Do you know dharma?
Dharma is like he's a monk, is it? Sorry. Sorry, I'm not very good.
No,
Really.
it's like what we are supposed to do, our duty, and based on the moral obligations that we have, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So but now today we're not really talking about all these big, huge wrongdoings, and not murder, arson, or the psychotic actions that I want to talk about. It's in the modern world happening within commoner, normal people like us. What kind of wrongdoings that we should be mindful so that we don't go into like psychotic mode.
Okay. Yeah. Psychotic mode. Yeah. Stanley Chong say happy Friday. Sorry. Is it okay? I think I don't disturb you anymore. Whoever say hello, just say hello. Later we'll come back to you. Sorry. Okay. The wrongdoings.
Yeah, so here I shortlisted a few that I think will lead
So cute.
to bigger consequences.
Wow. Okay. I'm very excited to hear about them.
So yeah, you can see ungratefulness, greed, malice, lust, deceit, anger. So I don't need to explain what are those.
You have to explain to me what is malice.
Malice is like you think bad about someone else.
Or just the thought of it.
The thought of it.
Did I have to verbalize it?
It will also happen that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Malice. Okay. Thank you. One new word.
And so there are many factors that cause people to commit to all these wrongdoings. But today, I want to talk about one particular one.
Which one? Number 4. Which one? Which one? Anger? Fear. Oh, okay. Wow.
This is solely my own opinion. There are, of course, many other factors that can cause people in this modern world to succumb to wrongdoings, like addiction. Yeah, it can be another factor, or peer pressure.
Okay.
Family pressure. Yeah, you can think of others, but today we'll focus on just fear alone.
Wow, interesting. Fear also a form of like wrongdoing. I mean, that can lead to wrongdoing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, like we see here, fear of truth, right? So sometimes people lie, something, right, and they want to cover up.
Or you have one lie, you will cover up it with another lie. So it just escalate.
Yeah. And then it may also cause something bad happen after that, right? Fear of loneliness, maybe like the spouse not giving enough attention, then someone go out and find someone else.
Like more excitement.
Yeah, affair.
To prove that you are like worthy or like attractive in a way. So the fear of loneliness actually leads us to do wrong things also.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Understand. I'll understand.
Or fear of failure. People would cheat in exams.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of also, cheating in exams.
Or business operations not going smoothly. So we bribe certain officers, certain people to get our way, you know. Fear of being poor, That's why we have so many scammers around.
Mm.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So you guys get the idea and can ponder on further for the next two. Fear of being blamed and fear of losing out.
Yeah, when they fear of being blamed, if they're afraid that if they get blamed for certain thing that they did or didn't do right.
Yeah. I
So that
guess,
might cause them to take the wrong actions.
yeah. And that will lead to the wrongdoings, bad consequence.
Yeah, inside the comments box, one of the audience segment was saying that lack of gratitude or many suffering, ungrateful punishment.
Oh,
Yeah. So lack of gratitude. Yeah. And we
link
have
the punishments, yeah.
ungrateful punishment.
The prideful ones, right? So how can we be mindful? Yeah. And we don't lose to fear.
And the last point about the fear of losing out, I think that I do not know about other country, but in Singapore, we have this thing called the kiasuism. It means that we kiasu like afraid of losing. So like everything must the children must study the best school. We must get the best car, the best house. All these things must be the best one because we don't want to lose out. So it's like the fear of losing out. So that will maybe require them to earn more money or get more money to get that kind of the material things, right? Object. Oh yeah.
It can also be because they fear of that and then they do something, they have some dirty tactics to gain something that they really want.
Yeah. Or bully someone to get to obtain their goals, but in a very unscrupulous way, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you please carry on.
So like just now I asked, how can we be mindful so that we don't lose the fear?
Right.
It's just be mindful. Talk like so easy, right? But how do we really
Yeah, it's like very easy to talk, mindful, but actually it take a lot of effort to stay mindful. I mean to be mindful, yeah. Yeah. Not counting someone was saying about not counting own blessings, say more. But I don't really get what she's trying to tell me. She say not counting own blessing. And Rupesh was Rupesh they was commenting that you have very nicely done slide. And I agree with him. Very nice, very professional.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yes, indeed. You are the first speaker here who really like 很用心, very meticulously done out your slide. And I really appreciate your effort.
Thank you so much.
Then Darren Lau, that matter also says that mindfulness is you're not your body, you're not your thought, you're not your emotion. So like kind of like detachment.
Detachment.
Darren, you want to elaborate?
Yeah.
I mean, like if Darren want to elaborate on it. But of course, you have your take lah. What do you think about this man? About that mindfulness is not you're not your body, your thoughts or your emotions. So it's like you are you lah.
Like here also, notice your thoughts. So the detachment part is also in the step 6 here. Yeah, right. You let go of your worries, release all the tension.
That's the bit Darren said raw water only. You see, too sweet. Okay. Okay, thank you for coming in. Thank you.
Okay. You hog on to something and we chase over it, then we become like addicted to it, right? Then we will do all sorts of things just to get our addiction.
Yeah, addiction. Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing that I can think of now. That relates to, what you need to detach lah. But there are many other things that we should, be free of worries or all the emotional baggages or traumas. I mean, it's hard, but doing this practice, mindfulness practice, can slowly lead us into, better decision making, better awareness. Yeah, when we know what we are doing, then we can slowly, okay, we shouldn't be doing like this. Maybe
Yeah.
we should do like that instead.
Yeah. And I want to add on just now, actually, Sigmund actually says that ungrateful, right? It's because she says that most kids nowadays, they are not appreciative with what they have. That's why she mentioned the earlier comment about not counting own blessing,
Mm,
that they take their parents for granted, maybe. Yeah.
that's more like feeling entitled, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And William Chua say, don't be mindful. Be mindful as in F-U-L, but not mindful, F-O-O-L. Okay. Without further ado, let's ask Estee to teach us on some mini exercise on mindfulness, okay? Yes, gratitude is the answer to all suffering. I agree with this actually.
Yeah.
Although I don't really like to agree with Darren. No, just kidding. Yeah, actually, when we feel like we feel like we are not enough or what, when we practice gratitude, actually it really helps us to feel better in some way. We appreciate other people effort, yeah, and what they have done for us. We express that thanks verbally or this thing, it really helps us to become we feel better in a way. Don't know how to say that.
Yeah, like just now, someone you mentioned that said that the kids nowadays they don't
Yeah,
really appreciate.
Simoy. Did
Yeah,
I pronounce her name correctly? Seimio, Seimio, Seimio. Sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I want to share my own experience.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
About your point.
no, actually about me.
Oh, okay.
All my life, I can say that I wasn't very happy. I wasn't a very happy kid, lah. Trouble mind. But if you to say I have a very bad life, it's not really also. So
Mm-hmm.
it could be that I also feel ungrateful, right? I feel entitled that I'm not having enough love or having enough things in my life. But that's why entire life I was feeling unhappy. So what really changed me was in in year 2020. That's where I got into Chinese metaphysics. I followed Joey up. His daily telegram, right?
Yeah.
And I follow him and then sort of like gonna brainwash lah. Yeah, and then when I started that, and then in year 2021, I got into coaching.
Okay.
Because my mom was like saying, just upskill, do something. And that time I was also looking for a job. I was in the fashion industry.
Right.
And because of the COVID, right? So the company wasn't really doing well. So I was afraid that I would get chopped. So I was trying to look for other jobs. And then there's this manager.
Yes.
He asked me something. He said, so Estee, I see that you have a diploma in fashion and textile design. But now that you are at this age, why didn't you go for a degree or or higher education? So it's like a slap in my face. Oh, yeah, I didn't do anything to upgrade myself. And so that's why when my mom said to upskill, so I jumped into it. I just listened to what she said. Okay, so I took up the program, and with this Joey Up's learning, right, teaching, and from coaching, so it really helped me to see things in a different perspective, where I get to learn how to be grateful. And I feel that it's one very big factor that keeps me going on a daily basis. I used to be unhappy, and I used to have like suicidal thoughts, but I never get to do it, of course. I've got no guts now. But I always have that thinking. And because of the change way of thinking, in coaching, they teach you how to reframe. Like if you thought, so how do you ask a question to change your current state of mind into something more positive? So sometimes when I find myself in a very low negative mood, I will try to reframe my thoughts, reframe my mind, and it really helps. It really helps. And I always think back on how grateful I am to have so many people helping me. Yeah, I'm so glad I am still here that I can share this story with you.
And then inside the audience, there are some likes and love for you. Yeah. And William was sharing, yes. And William was sharing, ST only 25. Why this manager say this age? Like, you know, he revealed your age unintentionally, like to the whole world. Thank you, William.
Thank you, William.
Later you can kill him. I got a knife.
Yeah,
just kidding, just kidding.
One more thing before I forget. So with my thoughts of wanting to kill myself, right? Want to end this unhappiness. I used to always go to see like fortune tellers last time.
Yeah, that's when people get lost, they go to see, right?
Yeah. So there was one uncle, Eugene Cards, and he told me, don't always think about ending your life.
Okay.
When you think of that, there'll be many entities or negative energies want to take over.
Yes.
So I got really scared of that.
Yeah. I can't help to interrupt because right, people say that if you commit suicide, right, the next 7 life, right, you will be committing suicide. You will be ending your life in that way of committing suicide also.
Yeah, like we see the movies, right? Yeah.
I heard from real life people telling me that. So if we do choose that life to end our own life ourselves, we will have the same reincarnation for the next 7 life. Same thing. So when I myself do not have that, doesn't entertain the thought. So I said I'm glad that I don't have this kind of thought. But then only like last year when I had my relapse, right, in September, I just told the doctor, say if God want to take me today, I will go with him. That is the most extreme that I can think of, but I wouldn't want to like say have the thought to end my own life myself because I just feel that life is really interesting.
Yeah,
there's many things.
Very strong lady.
And I want to add on that Rupesh told me that we cannot use knife because it's wrongdoing. So Rupesh, I want to use the knife to chop the chicken duck, Yeah. No, and then Seymour want to say that I'm sure we have this kind of thoughts in our lives. You are not alone, Estee, and she's sending you hugs. Yeah, Estee, love hugs. Okay, please send more hugs. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Please don't let me imitate you. It's like 东施效颦, Okay, enough. Anybody who don't understand Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
Only those who understand will get my joke. Okay, please carry on. Estee, sorry to interrupt you again.
Okay, so back to our mindfulness practice here.
Mhm.
So if we do it often, it can help us in our attention, focus on I
Well, a
mean,
lot of likes, a lot of love. I don't know who is the very lovely person. Keep sending love hearts and likes. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so practice mindfulness. It can help
Okay.
us to reframe, gain more clarity. Yeah, focus on the present.
Mm,
That's when we think too far ahead, that's where we get anxiety and fear, and then we do all sorts of things, right?
mm,
So this mindfulness practice, it's also about accepting our feelings,
mm-hmm.
our thoughts, um, also our bodily sensations.
Okay.
So
Mm.
if we do this often, it can also help in reducing stress
Oh,
and
very good. I like.
improve overall well-being. Okay, so I don't know whether you guys want to do this
Yeah, I
now.
want to do it. Yeah, I'm doing a step 2 already.
So shall I like facilitate this
Yes,
session?
yes, yes, please. Yeah.
So
Do you
every
learn this in coaching?
we
To
don't,
rest.
but there are some coaches who, when I attend the like free events, right?
Right.
There are some coaches who do this, and they do strongly encourage us
Mm,
to do this on a daily basis.
I see. Okay. Very nicely, I think, to
Mm.
inculcate this inside your coaching.
Mm. But
Okay,
I've
let's
not done this
facilitating.
facilitating how to meditate with so many people. Yeah, I don't know how many are there.
There's like 13, just now was 15. Who are the two who left? Just
I
kidding.
only do this for myself, so
Okay.
we will try.
Mm-hmm. So be seated. Okay.
Yeah, so be seated.
In. Mm.
Make yourself comfortable. Right, you can be on the chair, on the floor, or if you're outside, step on the grass, be seated on the grass. Just relax, can listen to my voice. Yeah, when you are seated comfortably, notice how your body is. Sit up straight, neck long, chin tilted slightly downward. Yeah, your tongue is resting on the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders. You can close your eyes, or you can just gaze in front of you. Okay. Now you deep breathe. Deep breathe. Inhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. Inhale. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Just relax. Inhale, exhale. Now notice if your mind wandered off somewhere, it's okay. Come back to the attention to your breathing, right? Deep breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice your sensations on your body. Feel where your head is, your chest, your tummy. What about your hips? What are you feeling? Do you feel any pain? It's okay if you do. Any numbness, any tingling feeling? It's okay to feel. Just let it be. Now you would want to feel temperature of your body. Anywhere that is colder, anywhere that is hotter, any sense of pressure. It's okay if you feel anything, just let it be. Okay? Can you feel your toes? Wriggle your toes. Can you feel your legs? Can you feel your thighs? Can you feel your back? Yeah, you are doing great. Now come back to your thoughts. Remember doing all this, you breathe, inhale, exhale. You're doing great. Accept all emotions that you have. How are you feeling? Are you feeling happy? Or are you feeling sad today? Are you angry? It's okay. Everything is just a phase in time. Okay? So if you are happy, think of the happy thoughts. If you're sad, release the sadness. Let it go. Okay? Feel love wrapping you. You're slowly feeling some warmth around your body. Feel the warmth of this love embrace. We are grateful for who we are, for who we have become, and slowly open your eyes. So great. How are you guys doing?
Nice.
I hope can really
Relax.
relax a little bit.
Yeah. I feeling good after the mindfulness practice. Drink water. Nice voice, William Tracy.
Thank you. So I can be like a therapist, right?
You qualified. You got one more trait already.
Thank you.
So how many of you actually like go into the whole motion together, listening to Estee voice? How many of you actually did that? Type a 1 here. Oh, Stanley Chong say he feel enlightened.
Oh, really? Thank you. That's great.
Thank you, Stanley.
Yeah.
Please feel free to comment, okay, so that we will feel more interaction, more interactive. Yeah, I think Estee will feel very more supported with your comments also. And yeah, I think this is one of the sessions that I feel like there's really more connection, like more participation. And I really want to say, Estee, well done.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So is there any question from the Seymour say once she did that this mindfulness exercise with us together, and I did also. Yeah. So do you care to also share more about like in terms of like your tips of maintaining the healthy mental well-being other than doing the bubble shower, the bath? You know, like I feel that like the time it takes 15 minutes to shower is actually a very good way to release your tension for the day. And also like it also help you to, yeah.
Reflection.
reflection. Very good. I think this is a very good habit that I can also put for myself, that to do reflection in the shower. And also like other than that, right? So can I ask you a few questions, like when you like face a very maybe in workplace you face a challenging or techie situation, how you actually tell yourself to calm down and recompose yourself before you go out and meet the colleagues or your workplace people lah. Do
Now
you
that
ever had such a situation before, like in other previous employment or any where we will just feel like stress during work,
yeah, it's
Mm,
always about with people, other people, where
mhm,
they always like I said earlier, they think that I have probably bad intentions, and I'm just giving innocent face, or I pretend, but actually I was very fake. So in the previous companies that I work for, I'm not saying like everyone, but there
mhm,
are a few who made me feel really upset. Uh, yeah. So how I manage my emotions that time was, sometimes I'll cry. I think crying is a way of release. So if you
mm,
want to do that, it's okay. We just accept our emotions, and accept all in, and we release all out. And
mm.
the day after, it's a new day, and
Yeah.
we can always do something different from how we did the day before.
Break the pattern. And I agree with you that crying is an emotion that we should recognize it. And then like I encourage crying also. Like if you do feel sad, just cry it out. If you feel shy to cry it in the public, you can always cry in your bedroom.
Yeah,
It's a way to release your emotion.
yeah.
Ling Yuan actually mentioned in the comments that he feel at peace when listening to your voice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
there's
like,
another way where my friend, um,
mm,
whenever he feel stressed out, he would
mhm.
just work out, like work.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Do
And
exercise.
yeah, so I feel that it's also a way where you release, like, what they say, when you exercise, then the hormones, the good feeling hormones will be released, and then you feel much better.
Yes, yeah, the
I also try.
endorphin or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Endorphin, yeah, yeah, yeah. I also agree that exercise does help us to feel happier after that workout, be it like jogging, cycling, or any like Pilates, yoga, all these things. It does, when you sweat it out, you do feel better. You agree with me?
Yep, yep, yep. So
Yeah.
exercising or some hobby like baking, I'll do baking.
Mm, mm,
When I bake,
mm.
I always
Edible or not?
focus. Can lah. Next time I bake for you, okay?
Okay, thanks. I just waiting for you to say that only. Just kidding. And ST, I also like curious. Like I mean, not say curious, but I just checking in with you regarding the when you mentioned that people will have the different ideas about you, like
Mm,
they misunderstand your intention.
yeah.
This also happens to me sometimes. Like because I mean, for me, I look at 八字 aspect. I got the 庚乙
Mm,
combination. That's where people will misunderstand my intention. I mean, but then for you, I was just thinking maybe is it because like sometimes because you have a good looking features, so sometimes my people maybe is it like they are of the jealousy or maybe inferior complex, then they start to like take it like more than what you give them, like maybe they just say that, oh, just because you're pretty, you definitely is more capable, man, that kind of thing. So does it make you feel in a way that sometimes the look can actually be putting you at a more disadvantaged angle when you are doing certain tasks like
Yep.
in life. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
That people will just have a misconception of pretty ladies.
Yep. Actually, at one point in my life,
Mm.
I was trying to look unpretty so that
Understand.
so that people will see that I am capable in my work. Yeah, I really work hard and not just
Pretty looks.
yeah, not just getting everything I want by being soft spoken or just be the boss, being pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I was dressing up like really boyish.
Okay.
Um
Do you cut your hair short?
yeah, I did too.
Oh,
So it's a different look from how I am now that you know me.
yeah.
Um yeah,
But
it
are you
was
only 25? Because your boy is already like he really is kidding, when he say you're 25. Because like I think your boy is already like 11 or 13,
13 this year.
13, 25. So you get him at 12 years old, huh? Trying to keep me, is it? You're too.
Who said that? Thank you so much.
I don't know whether William is still here, but then I agree with that. Actually, the looks are, be it you or anyone else, it can be a double-edged sword if we don't handle it wisely. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's really sometimes like we have to look beyond the look of the person, because like really like because of good looking, actually people actually diminish your worth, like your capability of accomplish certain tasks. I think it's very unfair to speak of, So yeah, I guess it really takes time to let people understand where you're coming from. It take you more effort than normal, like people like me, like
But that's how I used to think. That's
oh,
how I used to think. But
how you
after
use it.
learning my 八字 chart and having Alex to decipher for me my chart, um, thanks to him, he showed me a different perspective, right? A different angle in how to be myself. Just forget, other naysayers lah. They jealous or whatever. It's their problem. It's not my problem. If I want to be successful or do anything at all, I should think about myself. I should
Yeah,
think for myself and not think of how others think of me.
well
So
said.
my recent these 2 years, um, different way of thinking.
Alex was like, LOL, and then William say, still here lah.
So I'll try to be as pretty as I can be.
Yeah, just be yourself, lor. Yeah, I think this is like, in fact, it's the advantage. I mean, if I have the look, I know I will definitely flaunt it, with confidence. Yeah, and it takes a long time for you to reach where you are now. Like, you got your coaching certification, and then now you're a qualified coach. Congrats. And then you're also very into, like, although I would say that you are still learning about metaphysics, so like you can incorporate these two together. And when I was thinking about this afternoon, I said actually intending to take up a coaching cert myself, but it's actually not cheap. Yeah, not cheap to get a coaching cert. So I'm just thinking only. Then I try to use the Timan Oracle, which I learned. But I'm still not very good at deciphering the message by the universe lah. So maybe later I got the trouble William or Seno to help me to read it. Manifest, okay. Yeah, manifestation. Okay. Then Ling Yuan say well said. Well said. Yeah, whatever you say is well said. We say it's well said. Yeah.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
sorry, Ling Yue, I didn't catch your message just now. Then say no say, don't waste the talent. When you betray it, it will slap you hard. Internalize it. Oma. Yeah. So okay. So far you have any other parting words to share here? Because my little boss is back.
I have a few more things.
Sure. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Kara. Okay. Question to ask yourself.
Yeah. So other than, the mindfulness practice, the meditation, if you do not like doing that, you think that it's too slow, you can also questions like this to do reflection at the end of the day. Yeah. And
How are you feeling today? What is one good thing about this feeling? Oh, maybe you can carry on. Yeah.
so what are the consequences of my actions today? Good or bad, you just list it down. And then what can I do differently today? And then what are we grateful for? Right? What are you grateful for? Okay. So back to the hexagram. So the points I picked up is respect. You read the description, okay? Forgive and be mindful.
Okay, respect yourself and the people around you. Respect everyone's differences and learn to be understanding. Forgive yourself and look to move forward. Learn to forgive others as well. And be mindful of your actions. Be mindful of how and why you are taking these actions. Be mindful of the consequences to your journey and how it's gonna affect others. Yeah.
Thank you for helping me to read.
Very thoughtful slides. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. So you have your connection links on the slide. So everyone who like to connect with Estee is at Estee Chong on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Yeah. So Facebook and LinkedIn is Estee Chong. You can find me. You can see my face. Instagram is Peach Lizard.
Why Peach Lizard?
Peach, because I thought that the color is very sweet, very yummy, right? Lizard is like someone who is able to adapt to different situations. Yeah, you can change your skin, right? When you from
in danger.
one level in your life to go to a different level. Yeah. So that's how I want to be, able to adapt to different situations in life.
Be versatile.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so just a last few comments from the group. So Seymour was asking like, boss, what does it mean, little boss? So little boss is actually my son. So he just came back from basketball. So every time he come back, he will give me comments like, "Mommy, you look very fake," that kind of thing. That I'm okay. Ignore the naysayers, right? Anyway, so and then Seymour was saying that the quote was not really from him. He saw it from a Facebook reel. And Seymour say, thank you, Amy and Estee. Have a good evening. So we thank you everyone for your time here with us tonight. Thank you, Estee, also for taking the very good effort to come up with such a good content and your beautiful slides. Thank you so much for being here today to share about your concepts. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Stanley Chong say, peach chit-chat. Chit-chat.
Chicha, yes. Chicha.
Chit-chat. Okay, so it's a Malay word for lizard. Yeah. Chit-chat. Yeah. Okay, Darren asked me to give slack to my boss. He went to the shower already. I actually don't dare. Darren, you can't slap him. Okay. And great stuff. Darren say great stuff. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining in today. Next week, okay, I don't have my schedule here. Next week is the 24th, right? So if I know, William, is it your turn to come up 24th? Thank you, Ling Yuan. Thank you, Ling Yuan, for joining. Ling Yuan is one of my friends from the psychologist background. So here we'll be doing some work together to talk about to opening up a support group for schizophrenia people. So yeah, hope you all, if you have friends who are in this field who are interested to participate, maybe you can participate later on when I put the poster, okay, on my social media. And say great sharing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So okay. So if there's no hey, William was asking, is it next week? Okay. So anyway, if I didn't remember wrongly, on the 24th of February, on the afternoon time, 12 p.m., we have our dear brother William Chua in the afternoon session to share about his career, okay, as a financial manager. Okay. Okay, I will get the facts right first before I share more lah, okay. But if I don't remember wrongly, it's William. Okay, next Friday afternoon. So Estee, if you are work from home, welcome you to join us. The rest of you all, if you are free, to welcome you to join and support me and William. And then at the night time, 8 p.m., we have our brother KY, who was supposed to share last Friday, but due to the fact that my little boss was sick, so we kind of like reschedule it to next Friday night, 24th of February. So okay, keep a lookout for my poster. Okay, yeah. So thank you. So for those who are late for the sharing by Estee today, don't worry. Later you can watch it on the Facebook Live page, Facebook page, or even on my YouTube channel at Amy Kang. Okay. So any more words from you, Estee, before you want to say bye-bye to our audience?
I want to say thank you, Amy. Thank you to everyone here who tune in and support. I hope this little time that we have together, I'm able to inspire you somehow, give you some insights, some valuable insights that you can take away from, and practice mindfulness. No wrongdoings.
Remember, okay, don't be kiasu. Okay, I really also like to say thank you to everyone here, especially Estee, for really just to share your this insight with us. And then thank you everyone for supporting this channel. And I hope you all have a good evening and have a good weekend, and see you all again next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.